First question, if you can say a couple of words about this tournament, what do you think about Ivana Hlinky Memoriál Cup, if you can, for example, compare it with other tournaments?
I think it's a great way to start the year, scouting year. You get a good idea what we get for the next year's draft, how the draft class looks like, and it's also a fun tournament. You know, Canadians have the best team for the pretty much the only time during the year, because in April during the World Championships they have players playing still in the playoffs. So I think it's a great tournament.
How about your impression from the level of play you see? I mean, the level of hockey this year.
Oh, it's good. I think the draft class last year, everybody thought it was very high end at the top, and then pretty deep too in the first round. I'm not sure if this year's class is as good as last year's, but they still have 12 months or 11 months to prove us that they're just as good. So many players will. It's only August now, so many players will develop during the year, both physically and mentally, and we have lots of time to evaluate them.
Do you see any future NHL players or future NHL stars?
Yeah, I think there's lots of future NHL players. To be an NHL star, that's always a tough task for a 17, 18-year-old. You still have to go through a lot of steps and before you can get to the NHL, and then to get to the top of the NHL, that's another big challenge for anybody. But certainly there's a lot of future NHL players in this tournament.
What is your opinion on the Czech team this year?
Well, this is the first time I see the Czechs in this tournament. First 2 days I spent in Bratislava, but I'm impressed with their team. Obviously, this is a high-end game here against USA, and an exciting one. And there's a lot of good, talented players on the Czech team as well.
Is there any, if you can pick one player that comes to your mind this first two periods? I mean, the Czech player.
Well, the underage player there, Chadina, is a good player, obviously, and you know, a lot of good big players with skill too. But like I said, this is the first time I see the team.